Hi, and welcome. Today we will be listening to my presentation from the Family Centered Approach to Early Care and Education, by Alexandra McGee. Hello and welcome to the Little Wonders Early Learning Center. We are excited to have you all here today, and we'll be explaining a few things about our center. Today we will be discussing how we gather information about our lovely families, explaining how we use two-way communication and how it promotes positive outcomes, talking about family collaboration, talking about the acknowledgement and respect of our diverse backgrounds, and national and community support for our families. One of the ways that we recognize and respect each other and our families is by having everyone come and do the All About Me presentations. Children and family are asked to make and bring flyers about themselves to Family Day. These flyers have information about the children, such as their favorite color, food, sports, actor, etc. Along with this information would be things about the family, such as cultural background, religious background, beliefs. The center and families would be able to learn a lot about each other by doing this. Teach With Us Day is something else that we do to recognize and respect one another. The parents are asked to come in and teach us something about themselves, their culture, different ways they learn. We draw on the extent and consistent literature that demonstrates how important human equality is, such as education, money, skills. It is the growth of the parents' children. Teachers will learn not only about the children, but about their families and their background, and would be able to learn more about why maybe kids are act a certain way or expect things to be done a certain way, especially if that's how they're taught at home. Sharing information through two-way communication is extremely important. Strong parent-teacher interactions are linked to children's adaptive functioning being at a greater level, and their externalizing behavior being at lower levels. By having parents and teachers communicate and work together, they can catch issues that a child may be having, whether it's behavioral or educational, speech, developmental, motor. If they're constantly communicating with each other, these are things that could be caught. Children see when two adults, parent and teacher, are able to communicate together. The children are taught that this is a better way to communicate and see that they're working towards an outcome better for them. The children can learn to talk to each other about possible problems and learn that they have a greater support network by watching two adults learn to communicate properly. Two-way communication is critical to the support of the child, and the parents and teachers can create a plan of action to help support any need that the child may have going through educational wise. Sharing power in decision making. Family systems are important to know and understand. By understanding how a family works, a teacher can understand why a child may act a certain way, why they may expect things done a certain way. They children from some religions and cultures don't believe in schooling or only believe in going up in so much in schooling, and this can be understood through trying to learn about the parents' culture and religion. Sharing power in decision making. Family systems are used in the program since there is a day-to-day discussion to show how the children's family and culture are brought in. This helps the teacher and the children understand how the child was brought up to begin with. Family systems are also used by the program by having a Teach With Us day. The families are offered to come in and teach us something about their families, their history, their culture, their religion, how they learn. Family systems are important to help understand the children's culture since it's their guide and bound practices that they work with every day. Acknowledging and respecting diversity. Students and family are asked to come in and share about their culture, families, and a teaching day at the center. The point of is because there's so many different cultures in each classroom, you want to be able to learn and understand how they all come together and how they all work together. Diverse similarity entails identifying and appreciating what various groups have in common when assimilating into the dominant culture. By learning and understanding how many different cultures are in a classroom, one would be able to better assist not only the children but also with the families. The program sends out a survey to each family to find out about different activities and foods that could be done at the center. The survey can help identify possible problems with menu items such as religious or cultural reasons. The survey can help find activities that are new to the students and new to the families that they would like to try and participate in. The survey can also be able to help teachers learn and understand more about the cultures that are in their classroom to be able to benefit them more. Creating networks of support are extremely important for our families, especially when they come from different cultural backgrounds. Um, in our center, we have a bulletin board posted with both national and community support. One of the national supports would be the Nurse Families Partnership. On their website, they have a ton of advice for parents to use. Some of the resources that they give are for financial, medical, health, food. There are plenty more. Another website that would be posted would be the Parental Hotline. Not only does it give a national support number, but it also gives information through state by state. So if you just moved to New York and you don't know anything about them, you can go ahead and click and they will give you support for New York. They offer support for new mothers, fathers, guardians, etc. And asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's actually a sign of strength. Some of the community support options that we would be giving would be a list of local support groups that would be on our bulletin board, and flyers and phone numbers for the Center of Family Services. They would be having different events every month that'd be there to help to support not only the children but the families. The ideal social network that serves as the source of social support significantly reduces the stress and helps parents adjust to children's impairment. So not only would we have things on there to help with things that parents may need help with, but we'll also have things on there that children may need help with. If a child recently discovered they have autism or they feel like they are just different or they need help, we will have services on there for the children as well. And this is a reference page to everything that was used today in my presentation. Thank you so much.